We will start the stream soon. Okay, here we go. We are doing it, y'all. Here we go. I'm going to draw a duck today because I feel like it. This freaking thing. Here we go. Starting with a duck. The duck is pissed. Got them hands at his waist. Still got them wings. That, my friends, is a duck. Mallards. I don't know the difference between ducks, but I'm sure there are some differences. Started doing haha story time out in Radio Coffee and Beer in Austin, Texas, and it's been quite a great experience. I hope everyone is excited about it. But it'll be happening again every second Tuesday of the month if we can keep it up, which we want to. And that's just going to rely on people agreeing to do it. Haha Story Time is kind of a goofy little thing here. Who the heck? Who's asking me questions? Anyways, I think this is a mallard. Not exactly sure. It's one pissed off duck though. If you go to 5gkilledgod.com, you can see the Dreamcast 2 webcomic. You can join the Patreon. Whether you subscribe for free or pay, I'm very happy. There is a postcard club tier in which I send you hand-drawn postcards that are completely unique, never to be seen again. And they're specifically for postcard monsters. Oh, you're not going to buy a comic for me right now? I'm in the middle of a stream. I'm still trying to figure out OBS. But I think I've got it figured out enough to be able to live stream Haha Storytime and then download the footage and edit it up into like a more tight, you can see in the camera, you are not behind me. Who's Giga Ohm? Giga Ohm. Who's that? But yes, still trying to figure out OBS so we can live stream Haha Storytime, because I think Haha Storytime is actually a pretty fun experience, and it can be made into a nice internet show, YouTube, etc., etc. I think you're signed in. Giga Ohm was John accidentally signed into his professional account. Oh, I'm just gonna watch my dorky neighbor. I'm gonna watch my dorky neighbor. And I was imitating you, John. I wasn't calling you a dorky neighbor. I was calling myself a dorky neighbor. Anyways, Haha Storytime. 5 people compete. 5 writers, artists, creative types compete in a storytelling game show hosted by Sonic the Hedgehog. Sonic the Hedgehog. And in the game show, you get 6 minutes to read or you get sublimed. So we've had 2 shows. And many people got sublimed organically on the first show. In the second show, there were some repeat customers, repeat readers. And I could tell they were riding to the time limit. So I decided, going to change the game up a little bit. In some kind of game of chance before they read, the readers will... what the readers will do is they will roll a dice or something. And depending on what they get, they'll lose time or they'll gain time. So that's how I'm going to defeat people cheating the game. I understand people don't like Sublime. That's fine. But, you know, part of the fun is to do what you would normally do and then get destroyed by Sonic the Hedgehog. But yeah, it's going to be a good show. 5gkilledgod.com. All my links are there. And you can join Patreon for free or do one of the paid tiers. And if you're a paid postcard club member, I will send you a postcard every month. And I'm thinking about adding like these live stream paintings tier. Maybe not adding, but changing one of the tiers to include that, since I do this pretty consistently. Gosh, Windows, I don't want to update, okay? Snooze. Can I put more detail on the feet? What I'll do is I'll put some more feet in there for you. Wandering Monster. Wandering Monster is quite a fellow. He loves feet. I did see him walking around the neighborhood the other day. And he was wearing shoes. Unbelievable. I never see this gentleman wear shoes. Ever. I caught a slight mistake here. There has to be some featherage back here. And I gotta find the right shade of green. If you are an artist of any stripe, you should be using these Sharpie Creative markers. Okay. Can you hear my washing machine in the background? I don't know why I felt like drawing a duck, but I did. I do like the way it looks. Let's get a foot back here. These were John's feet. They have mud on the bottom, but these are not John's feet. These are some other disgusting, horrible abominations. I'm gonna eat. Mallard. What is the mallard's name? Hey, it is up to you. What would you like the mallard to be named? Friend? What would you like the mallard to be named? Samson? Too biblical. Does Samson have a P in the Bible? Or is it Samson? Or Sampson? You tell me. I don't know. I don't read the book. Are there any Are there any? I think I want to name this duck Donald. I don't think there's a character named Donald the Duck. Donald Sampson Mallory, the duck, the mallard. Are mallards the normal duck that you think of when you're thinking of a duck? Old man feeding bread to to these ducks. You ever seen the decoy wine bottle? That's what I'm talking about. I'm trying to figure out who, if this is a mallard or if this is some other kind of duck. Kathy Sass Carmichael from accounting. So let me ask you guys: are y'all accountants or just very close with accountants? We get offended if I say something about accountants. I've noticed accountants kind of walk like this. You know what I'm saying? Okay, Susan's an accountant. Oh, shoot. I don't think she walks that way. But now that you mention it, I'll never be able to let it go. I wonder how Susan's little game show went 2 months ago. Little company getaway. Wonder how that went. Couldn't have been better than Haha Story Time. And I just want to make it clear here. This right here is a butt. And the idea is that all of these things pointing to the mallard is the same person. And it doesn't, obviously anatomically it doesn't make sense, but that's the view I'm kind of going for. And tomorrow I'll forget what the heck I was doing and just say, that's odd. I wonder what I was thinking when I did that. I'm gonna eat that mallard. What does it mean? It means nothing. It's just the first thing that came to my mind when I was thinking I would want to fill this up with words. I love this blue. This blue is very sonic coated. But Dreamcast 2, I do Dreamcast 2. It's a little comic. Just kind of waiting to get sued and shut down. I'm not going to. But if I do, I have some backup names for it. Backup character names for it. I mean, the character is obviously not Sonic. It exists in the universe, I guess. It's a parody. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm not gonna get, it's just not gonna happen. You have to make some money to get sued. Sorry, it's too many notifications. Okay, now that that's out of the way, let's get back into coloring this full yellow. Maybe it is a Samson's. No, Samson's is owned by Dosney, and so there's a little more risk of getting messed with. But if they're owned by Nintendo, big trouble. Nintendo cuts people out for, they sue people for doing Let's Plays, and that is just insane. That's what I heard. I don't know. I don't have much to do with Nintendo lore. I'm a Sega man. Give me pink. Of course, the pink is dried out. Come on. It could be Hammer Simpson. See, I drew all these hairs, not remembering I was going to paint right over it anyways. But it does kind of look cool being faded like that. This is a butt. Some of you think this is like the threading on a, a coin purse. No, it's the spine. I actually think this one looks pretty good, as is. I'm gonna eat that mallard. I'm gonna eat that mallard. Okay, let's name it. Wandering Monster. What do you want to name it? You get naming rights if you've been here the entire time. You get naming rights. Let's name it Duck Eat Duck World. Let's put the magic quotes in there. Duck Eat Duck World. Named by oh my God. Named by John B. What is the date? 5/21/2025. Here is my signature, which I will do a different color. Thank you. Thank you. What do I do now? I say good night. Thank you very much. What an honor. I'll see you in the neighborhood. The next haha story time is in June, the second Tuesday of June. It's free. It's always free. It's inside. We're working on the sound. We're working on live streaming. I want you there. If you're in Austin, Texas, you need to be there. And if you're not in Austin, Texas, don't worry. Just join the live stream. And I have to figure out how do you get a URL for a live stream ahead of time? How does anyone do that? I know people do that, but how do you do that? I don't even know how to type it into Google. How do you do that? Anyways, thank you. Good night. Okay, I look forward to talking to you about it, to talking with you about it, talking about it with you, John Baltusberger. Good night, farewell, have fun.